Howdy y'all, welcome back to episode 13 of my Terra Invicta series. Let's get right back into things and see where we left off. We do not want to go to Malaysia, we want to go to USA. And we are moving through mission control with them. And a little bit of military just to keep that moving. It's not a whole lot. It's at 4.3 right now. We're pretty happy with that. We're not going to be doing a whole lot with it at the moment. Peace is 0, democracy is, unrest is 0, democracy is 10, GDP is increasing, and our inequality is going down. Our cohesion is still sitting at a 2.9, that's mostly because we've dropped below that 75% threshold, but with having inequality dropping and knowledge rising, we should have a much easier chance of keeping this up. Knowledge does drag this towards the 5 value, so we'll be leaning on that as well. But once you get the machinations, like I said last episode, it's just super difficult, and the game makes it difficult by, intentionally, to keep a high cohesion. In the original version, I guess not the original, but early versions of the game, you were able to make a single global nation, and I don't want to know what it's like to get that cohesion up to a usable level. Anyhow, China and the Pan-Asian Combine, I'm not sure who we've merged, and I guess we have a federation with some of them. We're moving on mission control and a little bit of boost for that as well. Boost is just to keep up the daily amount. We're using a lot of boost in the tier 3 modules, so that's just so we can counteract that. Main mission is mission control. We're at 44 out of 138. And once we start moving in, Tajikistan, that's got another 1. Nepal has 1. Mongolia has 1. Blue part of India comes in, they've got 53. Korea's have 14, but they're already done. So, and I believe they get quite a bit of the, Asian Pacific. I'm not sure if that falls under Australia's or not. I haven't done a deep dive into what all it entails. But we do have Taiwan, so we're going to have them subsume them. We're waiting for these 72 days, and then we have made a federation. So we have not made the federation yet because we need to have Taiwan. Right. Okay, 72 days, we'll make a federation with Pan-Asian Combine, and then we will work on the cooldown for that, and then we can unify them. And full democracy, that will give China the full democracy, but still keep these benefits. And they're just working on knowledge because they have all of the mission control, and that's really all we need from them. Unity and welfare, because we're going to need to have a very low inequality, because this will bring it up. It's at 3.7 right now. This will bring it up, as well as a large landmass. For our counselors, we don't have anyone that can take augments, and we don't have anyone that really wants any organizations. This is a single espionage, which will not do anything in the grand scheme of things, so we're going to want to wait until we can get something more useful. We do have a protectorate and a servant counselor, and we're pushing towards the total war era. We're not quite there yet. I don't have enough ships where I'm comfortable. Only have 20, which in the grand scheme of things is basically nothing. And 11 here on Earth is 2 down here, so 13 on Earth is not a good defense force at all. Because again, we sat on this for so long, or I guess I sat on this for so long, the aliens have 400. And we have the not quite the lowest out of all the human factions, but we're pretty dang close. Resistance only has 13 out in Asteroid Belt. The Academy has 16, mostly in low Earth orbit too. Ours Exodus is doing pretty good. They're the ones fighting the aliens the most. I don't know if this means they're assaulting a hab, or they have the ability to assault a hab. I think it just means they have the ability. But, anyways, the servants are at 38. Granted, they're all way the heck out in the middle of nowhere. And it's also because they don't have to fight the aliens. Predator's at 26. Most of them are at Venus or in the asteroid belt as well. So we do have full control of the Earth orbit. We're fine with everyone else having this here. Low Earth orbit has 2 open spaces that we are going to go ahead and grab. Boom. We have all of the low Earth orbit ones. Remember, these 4 are the ones that have the interface orbit, which means that you can, from your space station, give a boost down to the countries below. We are slightly over our control point cap, but we'll work on that today. And then for our asteroid bases, Humanity First, we're not doing a whole lot. We had a little bit of work on Earth, but that's about it. We don't have the colony core yet. We just have the settlement core, but we will be working on that this episode. I believe we're currently researching it right now. We'll look at that in a second. We are going to upgrade some of these. This is my broadcast outlet. We're going to go to, not on this one, but this one. We're going to upgrade and then make it a social. This one's nano factories. We are negative money right now, so that will be nice. And then materials. We'll upgrade those 3 at a time because expensive. We are currently building a total of 82 mission control worth of ships, so that is something we need to prepare for. Research, we have colony habs working halfway there, neutronics, 3,000 more, and then magnetic plasma confinement has 30,000 more. For engineering projects, we have institutional bastions liberating mainland China. This will allow Taiwan to take control over the Pan-Asian Combine, and then ultraviolet arc laser batteries, which is what we're going to use to put on our ships. We're also going to do a little bit more with the global research. We do need to get coil guns, and then one of the engineerings, we're going to upgrade our missiles. But that'll be everything for right now, so we'll get into the first episode. Foxtrot 40 was doing nothing. Oh, they just had something. Foxtrot 112 is in series orbits.
Offering assistance.
Task Force Asteroid is at 8 Flora. I want to go to 40 and have you merge with Task Force Asteroid.
Offering support.
They won't know what hit them.
We're going to destroy their ultraviolet arc laser cannon. That's the more dangerous one.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Ship launched, low Earth orbit 1. We're going to have you join Foxtrot 116. Okay, let me look at these. I'm not sure where they're coming out. Humanity First. Shipyard, space, shipyard's low Earth orbit 2 though, so 117 and 103 are separate. I do believe that we are going to combine these two. So have 117 go to 103. Transfer to Foxtrot 103. Then Foxtrot 103 will do Task Force Terra. That way we have ships in low Earth orbit 2 and exterminators in low Earth orbit 1. And they'll be able to more easily defend those orbits. Join Task Force Terra. Resupply for exterminators. Task Force Terra. Resupply. Fantastic. Low lunar orbit. Foxtrot 122. We're going to rename you to Task Force Luna.
Target's still in one piece.
Destroyed, or could not destroy the alien structure. That's unfortunate. Mars. And now do the... This is Luna. So we'll assault this habitat. And then Task Force Mars. The Protectorate have a habitat. Manage Uluru base. We actually didn't destroy any of that except for this construction module, so we're going to go ahead and give this... We'll rebuild, and then we're going to give it to probably the resistance. We did not. We had a 99% chance and could not get it. That is unfortunate. New space works for Leo 2 Tier 3 shipyard. I believe it's the one that had like 5 ships in it that weren't doing anything because it was down for whatever reason. So if you go to ship construction, yeah, we now have all of our shipyards shipyarding. I believe this is the one that was under construction, the one that just finished. Fantastic. We're still working on destroying the Russia's servant foothold. They're going to drop down to a negative 0.5 cohesion, which is fantastic news.
Ready.
Moron, we're going to have you investigate alien activity.
On the way to the target site.
There's not really anything I need to do right now. Don't want anything to do with that. Earth. We could drop down boost or unity. Maybe even knowledge. Because mission control is just, honestly, it's the biggest thing right now. Going to 3.18. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We have gained the settlements. It had a fission reactor array and a bunch of... I don't know what the heck they do with these. It's actually insane. Build modules, layer defense array, Marine Company barracks, materials, operation center, heavy fission, farm, and then we're gonna go for a nano factory for the last. That will have just enough to power everything. We do have the solar collector doing its best. It's doing its best. I would like to see broadcast outlet. Quarters. What even has the point? It just has point defense, I guess? I don't know what all it has. Anyhow, did I have materials on here? I think I did get a materials. Yes, I do. Actually, no, because if I get rid of this, then we're not going to have any left over. So, that'll be everything.
Offering counsel. I will help them.
Hab module malfunction. We have a large accident on board and Aconcagua base. Destruction of several modules. That was this base here. My medical center, research center. Space is hard. Up to 2 modules will be destroyed. Both farms. Okay. So rebuild both. Thankfully, it wasn't anything worse.
Enemy project still ongoing.
Failed that one. The most recent base was Uluru base, which we're going to go ahead and donate that.
Opinion is moving in our direction.
This will be finished May 27th. Victor 572 is in low Mars orbit. They're going to bombard Lazarev base, which I believe is not one of mine. It is not. It's fantastic. They have no operation assigned, because it was destroyed. They're going to bombard Anoa Terra, Xiao Yanyun base, which has... Oh, it's basically dead already. Okay, well then. Oh, because it's what we took over from someone. It's not a new one, though, is it? I don't think so. Anyhow, we're going to launch Task Force Mars. Transfer over. They've destroyed the base. That's unfortunate. Take me there. We're just going to replant it. We'll accept. Run the auto-resolve. It does not like this. I can't imagine ECM, ECM, and no ECM that we would lose this hard. So we're going to reject it. We're going to run this manually. Max speed, high wall. I wonder if it's because, well, no, you have a 40 millimeter, and you all have 40 millimeters. So I have no idea why it hates what we did. Okay. These two are both going to go after the battle cruiser, because that's the biggest threat. Guardian. I want on defensive mode. Not sure why it's not. Would probably help if you were able to point at your targets. Might be able to shoot a little bit easier, no? Attack mode, who are you shooting at? So slightly better outcome. I'm not sure what the heck was going on with not pointing your noses at the enemy. Because the problem with nose-mounted weaponry is that once you don't have your nose pointed at the enemy, it can't actually shoot at them. But we won. We did lose the Gurkha, but everyone else survived. We destroyed all three of the enemies, and we got 1.8 exotics out of it. I don't believe we got any hate, but we did get a promotion. So there's that. The Flight Surgeon Nyanmu Onyango is the medical officer. He got on the Ronin, and he got promoted. So we'll go here and just give a look to the Ronin. Ronin right here. The medical officer increases maximum allowed combat acceleration of the ship by 0.5 Gs, reduces chance of officer death in combat by 30%, and reduces radiation damage from particle weapon by 10%. Select Task Force Mars, transfer to a shipyard. Gonna take 18 days. We destroyed a facility, got 5 materials out of it and discovered 20 alien abductions in Brazil. It was a critical success. I don't think we get hate for that one either. We finished neutronics, and we're going to work on deuterium tritium fusion. Be at 50,000 research. The aliens built another one in Russia. Alien facility, I mean. Victor 590 is headed toward Tiangong orbit. Battle Fleet Terra. You the one that I want to send? Alien ECM. Alien ECM. I don't know why these have E-beamers on them. They should not have E-beamers. They don't have E-beamers, or this one doesn't at least. Ship classes. Is it the Fly Swatter class? No. Who the heck is an E-beamer? But you're a Block 2. Why did I put E-beamers on the Block 2s? Ship classes, don't hide the obsolete. Exterminator Block 2. You do, you have, oh, I guess you have an E-beamer and an autocannon, but the autocannons destroy them anyways. I don't know why. Okay, well. My Centurion is my ultraviolet, that's why. I do want to go ahead and work on getting better heat sinks as well, because they are kind of bad right now. Very heavies. We've completed a nano factory in the shipyard. Another exterminator. Block 2 is the problem. Got an E-beamer. Alien vessel. That's why they're going towards Tiangong orbit. Okay. Well, in that case, we're definitely going to Shorty. Task Force Terra. Transfer to Victor 6, not Victor 6, screw that, but 590. And then going back to Earth. Currently losing 17.4 monies per day. Shiyun, we're gonna have you meet up with the Resistance.
We'll open a channel.
Standing by.
Thing I want so no one can grab anything, which is unfortunate. Nepal, we can do next turn. And then Moron, we're going to have you investigate Argentina. Meeting with the Resistance, we're going to go ahead and give them... I'm sure it does, ma'am. Furutaka Station? Not Furutaka Station. My fission reactor arrays are out of power. That seems like a large problem, I'll be honest. Oh, I guess because the ring core isn't built yet. Hold on. I got distracted. I'm thinking... it's Uluru base. Anything you want to give us? Anything that would be useful. Theta. Oh, that would work. Any projects that would... no, not really. I'm not running low on anything either, so I don't need anything. We'll see if there's any good organization or administration orgs. because those would help the most. And if I'm able to get them off of the resistance, that means that they don't need them either. But it looks like there's not. I don't even know if I can take theta either. We'll do that for those two. We'll see if I can slap these on anyone. I doubt it. But I might be able to take something off that's less useful. We're going to try and put that one on. Or I could sell it for 0 money, so I don't want to do that. But if there's someone that just has for money, 75, 70, this one's only 64, so I don't really want to do that. That one's 53. But we have started a mission, so we'll do that
Lending my expertise.
next mission phase. Institutional Bastions has finished. It'll increase our control point cap by 10. We're gonna go for not these. But instead not Cobras or Heras, not Vipers or Apollos. Vulcans, I don't think. Is what I want. Nuclear torpedoes are the Cerberus, Python, and Hades. I don't believe, no, because they're nuclear. If you use a nuclear missile, you don't get any of... I do want to grab this, because I don't have any railguns. That's what's hurting me at the moment. But yeah, if you use nuclear missiles, they destroy the target entirely, and so you don't get any resources out of them. Yeah, Cobras or Hares is not what I want. Showing the tech tree. Don't believe. Follow a Piper. Advanced Missile Warfire Doctrine is what I want. Maybe Ares? I think I might want Athena's. So the Ares, 9 KPS. There's 12,400. I only carry 6 though, is a problem. Not what I wanted. I think I want the Athenas. Really not sure. But, I want nuclear powered explosive warhead torpedoes. I'm not sure if I have unlocked yet. Cerberus, Python, Hades, Vulcans. Definitely don't want any of those. Yeah, looks like I don't have them yet. I'll have to probably run that tech that unlocks them. Anyhow, those will be what I'm looking for torpedoes. Not super important about it, to be honest. Kind of phasing out torpedoes, but they're very good at slipping through and doing massive amounts of damage immediately. So we'll go for not rapid shipbuilding. We're gonna go for the railguns actually, because I do need to upgrade my defenses to have railguns instead of the plinky little 8s. Boarding the transfer plan. Oh. Okay. Because they were going after 590, which we're not going to catch. So come back to Leo 2. Right, because exterminators are in low Earth orbit 1.
Fight your petty wars if you must. So long as
You're not getting that out of me. Do you have any projects or organizations? Do you have any habitats that are good? We want Project Exodus habitats. Preferably ones that are high in to Mukai base. We'll see if we can't get Mukai base from them. I wish this were done alphabetically. That would make things a lot easier. What if I give you... No, you won't even do it for that. Interesting. Organizations, data. Solomon. Is there one that I don't care about? That one's definitely needed. Ridge. There's not really anything that I can give up for this. Okay. Not even close. Okay. 800. That's not what I wanted to do. 800. 900. They'll do it for 900. So about 860. They'll do it for 870. So 865. 867 fissiles for Mukai base. Let's go down to Mukai base. I mean, if you would not do whatever this is, then you would have a better time of things. But it is out in the middle of nowhere, so it doesn't really need all this. Bill, I do want a material research center. Nano factory. And we're all good. Only needs the one farm. Got 2-layer defense arrays, which is probably overkill actually. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that with a skunk works. And we'll do another nano factory. Which, that will be fine. It's mostly just here for the noble metals. Right here, I'm getting 4.3 per day.
The people will come to our side.
We have 9% public support in Russia. Ship launched in series. We're going to name that one Battlefield Series, or Task Force Series. There we go. That way I can easily tell them all apart. Got an orbital core ready. Battle station, solar farm. It's going to be 800. We're going to go for another farm, probably 2 of them actually. Put on another layer defense array. Actually, you don't have any, so we'll do 2. And then operations center and nano factories. And that will be just enough. So what can we do for 5? Broadcast outlets, you were 5. So that'll be what we throw on there. Fantastic. Oh, there's another solar farm we can upgrade. Which means I now have significantly more. So we're going to do another nano factory. Actually, do we have materials? We don't have materials. So we'll do that instead. We already have a farm. We don't need 2 more. So we'll swap you out for the nano factory. Nano factory takes at 40. Farm takes at 40 as well. Okay. Air defense array. We've got 2 of those. Actually, no. We'll do a battle station, and then that'll put us way over. So we'll do another solar farm where that one is. Alright. Your Marine Company barracks don't have the Tier 3 version of you yet. Do need to be worried about someone coming through and attacking that. But I think we should be fine. Task Force Mars completes their transfer. They're going to begin repairs. Alien facility in the Abesh region of, France. Mercury has a couple administration nodes built. Bulo, we're going to have you investigate no aliens because we don't see any. So we'll just have you come here and increase public support. Shiyun, you sabotage a protectorate project.
Breaching lab security.
Ready to go.
And then Moron. You have 0.3 unrest because cohesion's going down. You have 0 unrest. You have 0 unrest. Actually, we want you to set national policy because we can now unify Nepal. Confirm. Exodus wants to buy that. We don't want to sell it. We'll do an intelligence sharing though. Do it for a Scooby snack. You would not do it for any Scooby snacks. 300, 400, 600, 900, 800, 700. You wouldn't do it for 600 earlier. You do it for 601 though. Fantastic.
Offering counsel.
I'll make that in a turn. We now have an intelligence sharing with the Exodus, which means that they'll be able to see the aliens. And they can shoot them as well.
We've hacked their research data.
They don't have anything going on. Making 232 science per day.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
They're in low Earth orbit 1. We'll see what they're going to do. Outpost has been made on Mars. Right, because we didn't have enough. It's just going to chill for the moment. Unify with Nepal. They're going to target the exterminators. They'll get there in 4 hours. Are we able to bring in Terra? Transfer to the exterminators will take 3.7 hours. That's fantastic news. Facility detected in the Lion region. Not great news. Where are you? Hold on. Okay, I'm so glad you didn't do anything. I mean, I would have hated to actually have you in this fight. So we've got 2 corvettes with laser batteries, but no ECM. 2 battle cruisers with a lot of lasers and ECM. A corvette, lasers, no ECM. A mag cannon and a particle cannon, those are pretty deadly with ECM. And then another corvette with lasers, but no ECM. We're going to add, you only have 2 for Taiwan, so never mind. We'll accept if they do, run the auto-resolve, see how it does. Does not like our chances. We're going to do a high wall. I don't know why it goes to line every single time. Archers dispersed. Confirm. Not sure what's up with you. We'll have you 2 set primary target to... Actually, we're going to have y'all do that. Y'all go there. And then we'll run it like that. I'm not sure if there's not really any button. I mean, let's just keep it pointed there. So I guess that's what we want. Y'all are all Winchester. You're not Winchester, but you don't have the ability to shoot any more torpedoes. What if I said go shoot at those? Would you then start pointing at the other targets? So we're doing better than what the auto-resolve had us do. Not a lot better, but slightly. We destroyed 2, I believe, of their ships. We were gonna lose anyways. We're never gonna win on a stable footing with these types of matchups. We definitely need overwhelming odds for that. But we did destroy, I want to say 2. Might have been 3, or it could have been 1. And I'm just bad at counting. So yeah, we destroyed 1. Okay. We did damage the Fading Nebula, but that's it. Lost all of that. So we need to go to Tier 3 space. We're going to save this, and then when they destroy it, we'll just rebuild it. When they destroy it, we'll just there it goes. Okay. Found a ring in low Earth orbits. Manage. Select a hab template for you. I don't know what those were. We'll throw on a battle station. On 2 battle stations. Fantastic. I assume that's what they were. I do want to go and rename it Leo 1, Tier 3. This is space. Save. Then delete you. And delete you. Okay, battle station, solar farms. Farm. Solar farm. Operation center. Materials. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the life. We don't need them. This is Materials Research Center. Honestly, you could probably get rid of one of these solar farms for Marine Support Company. Boom. This is social, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade, build solar farms all the way. That should be fine. We already have a farm. We're going to need a second one though, because they only support 600. We have a Marine Support Company. This is for social. Grab our Operations Center. And social science. If we also want a materials, so we'll be fine there. Settlement. We're still rebuilding you. This is an 8 flora. Low Ceres orbit, high Ceres orbit still being built. Operations center, nano factory. Okay, that's good. At least the nano factory will be there. Still building all of these. Not sure why there's not a settlement mining complex. Especially when I have the power for it. Got 19 out of 24. I guess some of them weren't worth it. This one is. That one definitely is. Okay. This is the ring or orbital core in Tiangong. I think we'll make this one the listening post. So we'll do layer defense arrays, farm, heavy fission. Operation center. Money if we have medical center is 90, nano factory is 90. But you just cost less. +1 strength to the public campaign. I don't really need though, is the thing. Medical center. Or nano factory. Or we could do research campuses. I think is what we're going to do. And then we'll just do another heavy fission reactor farm. Yeah, we'll upgrade this to a core as well. Research campus. And a administration node. And then with 4 left, we can't do anything. Move on to the next one. Okay, just this one is the last one. Operation Center, this will be medical. Layer defense arrays. Farm. Heavy fission. Medical center. Medical center. Heavy fission for this farm. Or if we just do solar array, then we'll have more than enough. Fantastic. We're going towards Leo 2 Tier 2 Nano. Ooh, that one is not updated yet. That's not good. Task Force Terra is not up to the task, I don't believe. Oof. This could be bad. Low Earth Orbit 2. So we transfer to Nano. Or do we chase 600? Can't chase 600. That'd be too easy. Nano will get there in a day. They have nothing going on. If we save you, you do have all 21 of your modules. Looks like we're just gonna have to rebuild. They've gotten there. Unfortunate, but they're going to destroy it.
Your orders? You're up.
Ready for orders.
Cronus and Ad Astra, not worth it. Still working on all the mission control. We currently have only 15 boost. Because sending everything up is costing a lot. And we're going to lose it all too, which is very unfortunate. Actually, if we go to Nano. Oh, we can't cancel it. That's smart. That's very smart. You can absolutely cheese that. Moron, we're gonna have you go ahead
work for you now.
No chance of doing that. So we'll just have you come and I don't even know. Run an assault alien asset.
We're going in.
Destroy the nano. Can't found a ring, so we'll found an orbital instead.
Offering assistance.
Actually kind of surprised they're not doing anything else. Fleets. Victor 600 is 6 ships. Yeah, just you that's damaged though. Can battle fleet. Terra is 9 ships. Executor block 2s and exterminator block 3s. Is the question. Do I think they can take him on? I don't think they can. We're going towards Leo 1 Tier 3 shipyard. So that's not good. Ship construction. Leo 1, the Tier 3 shipyard, has 60 days left on their shotguns. Tier 2 shipyard has 140 days on their exterminators and shotguns. We're going to have Tira go down to Low Earth Orbit 1 shipyard though. We'll get there in 3.7 hours. Well, no, because they're not going to launch until for half an hour, which means they'll get there at 10:15. And Victor 600, if I could select them. It will not let me select them. That's fine, I would have hated for that to work. So, Victor... That's great. So the aliens on, not Luna, but Earth, is going to get there in 8 minutes at 8:25. So there's not going to be anything I can do about that. Except go ahead and save it. So it's Leo 1, Tier 3 shipyard right here. Save template. Accept auto-resolve. I mean, there's not anything I can do. Damaged a bunch of them, so that's pretty good. Not enough to do anything really, though, is the problem. Still have all of their weapons. And it's destroyed as well. Found an orbital. Going towards Tier 2 social. Is there any way that I can make it to them before that? They're going to get there in 4 hours, so probably not. No, it's... Ooh, we did make it! That's fantastic! Okay. We're going to engage, run the auto-resolve, reject the auto-resolve, high wall, confirm. Oh, I'm not doing that correctly because I'm a moron. Viking, Centurion, right, and then you two, I guess, go after Consuming Singularity. Bad luck. And hope. The good news is we got through all of our missiles. Bad news is it didn't kill anyone. And we've done no damage so far. If I have you target that guy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, because you're right there is why. You target him. You're targeting him. You are going after the Fading Nebula? No, I've retargeted you. Because you're dead. You're going after that guy too, I think. So a little bit of retargeting should hopefully have fixed the issue. So we did significant damage, which is better than before, to the sustaining mountain, and lost everyone else. Hopefully, maybe bringing down the hate, we shall see. Probably not enough to do anything, but that is the cycle of a bad Terra Invicta player, such as I. So that was a disappointing combat, that's the word I'm looking for, disappointing combat. But, oh well. We retreat for the aliens, we destroyed the battle station. Tier 2 social. Not worth it, just to have those two there. So they'll go ahead and... Oh, they try to turn counselor on my own counselor. You can see that, fool. We have shared knowledge. Whatever. Launching for low Earth orbit 1. That's just to drop a counselor. Oh, we're below red, so there's that. Victor 580, you're dropping down a counselor. Sierra, we're gonna have you grab a science or a command. Do a science. I'm not that far over.
Our causes are justified to them.
Failed a control or improve public relations in America. We have ultraviolet arc laser batteries. That's fantastic news. We're gonna go for not exotic armor, We'll go for rapid shipbuilding. That's something that we need to do. Victor 515 is the 148 ships. This dreadnought cannot leave. Like, he's just stuck here. But they're here.
Target.
We destroyed an alien facility. That's unfortunate because now they're all here, and we just pissed them off again.
Destroy targets.
Okay, it is really all that for the crash landing an alien counselor? That seems a bit excessive. And that was the one with 83 KPS as well. They're showing propellant, and then I assume headed back out to the Kuiper Belt. That seems so inefficient, but I guess I'm just a primitive human. Ship of the lines, acceleration pharmaceuticals, batteries, more exotics, not exotics, but noble metals. Yeah. Don't need the kits. We're gonna go for a space hotel. Or do we do one of these? We don't need security measures. We'll do Xenoflora defoliants. We have control over Taiwan,
Prepping for next mission.
which means that we can now invite them to our federation. Invite China to our federation. We'll do that just in case. And then nothing we want to do here. We're going to have Moron
Reporting in.
set national policy for Taiwan.
Heading to the capital.
Ready.
Shi Yun can steal our project from
Standing by.
his servants.
We'll catch up on years of research.
There's the railgun batteries. Our asset has gone silent. Pablo, I would assume, has talked to her, so that we don't have any chance of getting that
Offering
done.
support.
I'm kind of surprised the
Mission is a no-go.
alien death stack isn't doing anything. But I'm sure as heck not complaining. I'll tell you that much. Victor 645. Victor 6 is still there. I guess they're just like left. Because these are all coming to Earth. That's Victor 606. Alien fleets. Our location filter. Victor 515. Yeah, it's going back out to the... I mean, sure. That's what I would have done, is waste all that water just to drop off a single alien counselor.
Laying the groundwork.
And somehow they're beating me. I don't know if that says more about them or me.
Policy direction complete.
Federation with China. And then in China, or I guess we can go ahead and unify with China once we finish that and wait until August 14th of next year. Victor 450, low Earth orbits. We don't have anyone that can do anything about that, though. So, thankfully we still have one of our shipyards in low Earth orbit, the low Earth orbit 2 tier 3 shipyard. Because we don't have the one in low Earth orbit 1 anymore. Not what I wanted.
Standing by
Shiyun,
for orders.
assault alien asset.
Heading to the LZ.
Moron, investigate UN activity. No one we can do here, or nothing we can do
I
here.
will help them.
.587 is going to low lunar orbit to Ganga Station. Which we already have 2 ships at. Be a battle cruiser and a frigate. Engage, auto resolve. It's going to give us the battle. Which is good because it looks like both of our nose weapons were destroyed. We're going to accept that. Never told me the odds. They had 5 more times the combat power we did. Pretty nice. I didn't actually fight it, but I'll take the achievement nonetheless. Clearly I'm quite bad at fighting these battles. Anyhow, we won. We got 1.3 exotics, did not get any more hate, and we had 3 officers promoted. A nice win to balance out the catastrophic losses that we had before. The Hestari had their propulsion officer promoted, and the Immortal had their gunnery and CIC officer promoted. I cannot for the life of me remember what that acronym stands for, though. Una? Hestari. He's going to give a... Yeah, we lost the target computer, lost the heavy rail cannon, and lost a magazine. But the propulsion officer is going to add 1 to the combat drive thrust multiplier and increase the ship's ECM value by 2%. And then the Immortal lost the rail cannon, a lithium-ion battery, their ECM, and a magazine as well. The gunnery officer will increase the chance of magnetic, plasma, and gun-type weapons to overcome enemy ECM by 10%, and increase the damage from magnetic, plasma, and gun-type weapons by 10%. Repair. Repair and resupply. Victor 589 is going to low Ceres orbit. They'll get there in 100 days.
It is moving in our direction. The people will come to our side.
Score 1 for good times.
I believe we'll have several ships done by then, though. Ceres will have 1 ship done in 60 days. This shotgun gonna take 120. Tis unfortunate. We still have 33 mission control worth of ships being built. And I do want to go up to Kilimanjaro Station and make that into a ring habitat. This is low Earth orbit 2. We're going to do Maya Station then. Ring. Building space. Fantastic. I suppose we'll do the same with all of you because it doesn't cost boost. Oop, screen. Game froze. There it goes. Ooh, I don't know what the heck happened there. Probably my Wi-Fi. Yep, I seem to have lost all my pixels. Doesn't look like y'all can see that, which is actually fantastic. But I have lost all of my pixels. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. We have a 367 centimeter ultraviolet arc laser battery, a heavy railgun Mark I, and an 8-inch gun battery. Why do we still have the 8-inch gun battery? If you're looking for only physical, then why not have 2 heavy railgun batteries? Unless you want a coil gun as well, which that makes no sense whatsoever. I suppose we are going for those next. I cannot see a dang thing. Holy cow. Yeah, again, it looks like OBS is still capturing everything in fantastic quality. So I might have to play the game looking at my OBS instead of my actual game, which is kind of funny when you think about it. Ooh, we're back. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it looks like just bad internet for the moment. Moron, we're going to have you investigate alien activity in Libya.
What we can find.
Victor 500 is in low Earth orbit 1. There's a megafauna in the European Union. Laid defense arrays and Marine Company barracks on Mars. In fact, that whole thing is finished.
Offering support.
Resupply. And you're good.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The LT is
There goes all of that build-up that we were doing for the last 2 episodes. We're going to have to restart all over again, which is very unfortunate. However, it did clear out a lot of the older ships, I suppose, which makes it easier to replace them with the Exterminator Block 3s. I'm really just grasping for any good straws, because it did set us back a significant way. Still negative on money, which is not great.
standing by.
Shiyun, I'm going to have you take out some life forms. Moron, investigate.
Reporting in.
Bulo,
Standing by.
come here and keep looking at this alien. We'll see if we can't get someone to take him down. Marine Corps in Tiangong. And ISS. We're just... Yeah, what are you? Your research? So TO, T3, research, take 2, T3, research. I'm going to save the name this time. And we're going to leave it. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. And this is going to be... This medical? Yes. ISS Force. Terra, may you do better than your predecessor. Are they just going to sit here? Colony Habs is finished, that's fantastic. Coil guns now. Solar outpost kits, solar platform kits.
Person of interest surveilled.
They're destroyed. Yeah. We might as well do it like this and then replace because it's just cheaper.
Surveillance complete.
Diamonds on Mercury. Materials scientists have successfully extracted samples of diamonds on Mercury. These findings verify the data from NASA's Messenger probe, which operated between 2004 and 2015 to map the entirety of Mercury. Based on this, our scientists believe that when Mercury was formed some 4.5 billion years ago, the planet to be consisted of a carbon-rich magma ocean and a liquid core. As crystallization occurred in both ocean and core over time, the liquid reached a threshold where it could not absorb more carbon. Thus, a certain allotrope of carbon was formed, which we know today as diamond. Because diamond is dense, but not as dense as metal, it would have floated to the top of the core, leading to the formation of a thick diamond mantle around Mercury, which scientists say is more than 15 kilometers thick. Naturally, certain quarters are already speculating the monetary value that even a tiny fraction of these diamonds could attract on Earth. What is certainly more valuable today than it was in 2015, now that significant space infrastructure is operating between Mercury and Earth. If we pursue this, large mining facilities will be needed. So we have option 1, shiny, but what's it good for really? I'm going to gain 2,920 volatiles and unlock the Diamonds from the Sky events, or I could send some samples to our backers at home. I'll get 5,839 money and also unlock that same event. We're going to do the money, so I'm not hurting for volatiles.
Move the needle.
They're launching for ISS Tier 3 Medical. Same people. So let's go to that facility. If I can find said facility. Here we are. We're going to save. Continue. Thankfully I do have 2 layer defense arrays still. So I'll be able to do some. But not enough. We destroyed it. We'll just do the same thing. Launch a platform, manage, convert to a core.
Target destroyed.
Solar platform kits. Fission platform kits, or fission outpost kit rather. They're launching towards Leo Tier 3 Medical. Save. Accept. Close. They'll destroy it. Launching towards a Gangka station. We're going to plan a rocket launch platform, manage, and replace with a ring core once again. We will accept, run the auto-resolve, see how well we do, which is not at all. Reject it because what else do we have to lose? And we'll do a high wall. Confirm. You. And you. Padlock. Oh, cool. Your main weapon is damaged. That's just about everything we can do, and oop, I do want to go to the station and save it. These 3 were layer defense arrays and not, interestingly enough, battle stations. So we'll go to Luna, and we're just going to immediately found the platform and turn it into a ring station. Put it up to 5 speed. I believe this is because we have too much MC usage, but I'm not entirely sure. This is space. A mining settlement on Mercury. We have a battle station finish in low Earth orbit. And that is where we're going to call it. So,
Heading to the LZ.
today was a devastating day for mankind. We had a lot of fights and lost most of them. We're bouncing back, uncovering new technologies, and always improving. We're working on coil guns, which we're going to use to upgrade our attacks. Not attacks, but our ships. Because the railgun just is not good enough. The heavy rail cannon has a warhead mass of 72 kilograms. It is simply not enough to get through the alien's point of difference. The spinal railgun, which requires 4, is a mass of 100 kilograms, but the coil gun's heavy siege coiler will have a mass of 700 kilograms. It's 10 times as heavy and requires significantly more fire to be put down. We're also going to start working on the ultraviolet arc laser cannons. Start working on those, but I do not have a good enough. I'm not happy with this. So I'm looking for something better. That would be better. Laser engines would help, but also don't want to have this on a battle cruiser. Lancers would be best. I could fit more on there, more laser engines. And also, of course, a better drive. So that'll be for later on. But I want to thank y'all so very much for watching this. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Helps with the algorithm. And I'll see y'all in the next one.